Hi, real quickly, I would like to show you how to use Excel to complete a future value time value of money problem. And let's look here. I put together a little sample problem. Let's read it. You invest $50,000 in a CD that matures after 3 years and pays 4% interest. How much will the CD grow to after 3 years? So if I hadn't already told you it was a future value problem, you could have determined it by this question here. What will be the future value in 3 years of that particular CD? So that's what we're going to be solving for. Now, all of your time value of money problems start the same way. They all start with filling in the variables that you know and then solving for the unknown. In this case, we know everything else here. What we don't know is the future value. So present value, as of today, we are going to invest $50,000. So go ahead and enter $50,000. Now I just set up a little chart here. Anyone can do that or can set anything up just as easily by typing in the squares of your Excel. And then that matures after 3 years. So N is going to be our number of periods. In this case, it happens to be years. It could be months. If it is months, we have to adjust the interest rate accordingly. Since it's not in this case and pays 4% interest, our interest rate is going to be 4%. Now I have a little comment here. You can enter it as a percentage or a decimal place. So it doesn't matter. It's entirely up to you. Payment, that's a reoccurring type of item. So maybe you're going to invest $50,000 today and then make additional payments every year of $1,000, in which case, and that $1,000 has to be reoccurring the same payment continually. In this case, we don't have one, and as I told you, I always fill in what I know. I'm going to go ahead and enter 0, and then future value is what we're solving for. Come up here, Excel makes it so easy. Go to Formulas, Financial, looks kind of overwhelming. Future value right here. And then we can just plug everything in. You can also skip filling out the chart and come right here and enter in the information. I like to go ahead and enter it in my chart, and then I'll just click on it. Or as I said, you could enter 0.4 or 4% over here. Number of periods 3, payment was 0, present value 50,000. The type we can go ahead and leave blank. That is going to be dependent upon when we actually make the timing of the payment. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and assume here that we're making it at the end of the year. Click OK, and we've got our answer, $56,243. The reason why that's negative, if we would adjust our present value here as an outflow of cash, making it a negative $50,000, which would be an outflow, then we would receive at the end of the 3 years $56,243. Real quickly, let me show you if we were going to make it in months, how we would go ahead and do that. And the great thing about Excel, since I entered everything over here, all I have to do is modify these things. So let's say it was 36 months instead of 3 years, and we would need to adjust our interest rate there as well. So we'll do 4% divided by 12 for making it a monthly rate. Sorry about that. Make sure it'll run the calculation, and it's slightly higher because the interest rate would be compounding more frequently. But as you see, you can adjust anything once you get the basic foundation set up. You can adjust any of these numbers, and future value will calculate for you automatically. Hope that was helpful. Thank you.